If you see this, then you know who I am. And thank you. Welcome to here. Okay, so remember this? And this? Only a few words were spoken, and they were enough. Yeah, I'm annoyed. Not because I teared up. I'm a big boy. I don't care if you see me cry. What I didn't like was that I was so emotionally compromised, not having anything to really say about the teaser in the moment. I was just feeling, which is great, but I wanted to use my brain and I couldn't handle it. So I had my moment like this. I just want to sit with it. Now I feel like I can talk about it. So here I am, using my logic brain to properly look into this teaser a little deeper, giving it the attention that it deserves. In fact, I plan on doing this kind of video from time to time because I end up cutting a lot from my videos for the sake of flow. So I guess welcome to the first in a series of extended analysis? Name pending? Originally, this video was supposed to be for members only. However, I wanted to make it available for everyone, so you get an idea of what I'm going to be offering my members. If this interests you, then please stick around for the end of the video where I talk about the tiers in a little more detail. Thank you so much. Anyways, time to kick my heart to the curb and do this thing. Nahida states that she wakes up in a flower carriage. She herself has a very floral design, dressed in greens and gold, with petal and leaf shapes to her outfit, along with some flowy bits. It's very cute. But she's waking up, which can be compared to a flower blooming. Now, thinking about flowers, they grow, they bloom, they die, more grow, and so on. Or even think of how they bloom for a specific season, and then they hibernate. Repeat. Like most things in nature, it's a cycle. Now keep that in mind as I start to spiral. She says that she dreamt that it was her birthday. This could actually be a birthday, like one that would be celebrated annually, or her actual birth, so to speak. Coming into creation, becoming sentient, etc. Nahida is an Archon, and this is about her being held captive and used for the powers that she possesses. Now, the thing about this teaser, I don't believe it's in order, which is completely on purpose, of course. It's either jumbled or just straight up in reverse. Let's start at the end and work our way to the beginning, what I believe to be the proper order. Nahida wakes up as a captive. It's her birthday, the day where she comes to be. She's born a prisoner. Nahida was never free. The life she is remembering, the fun, joyful things that we see her experience, even in the character demo, are just visions of her past life, but inserting herself in their place. Nahida essentially stays in a mind palace that she created to keep sane due to the life that she was born into. So she continuously dreams, and her subconscious makes that connection to the life she once lived as someone else. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, because the truth of the situation leaks through, and the fear and anxiety sets in. Her past life, after all, was the one who was originally captured. Nahida has a vision of this, once again inserting herself in the prior Archon's place. But then we see a vision of the future, where the Traveler and friends come to save the day. I believe this is what you experience in the game? You free Nahida, and she sees the world outside, and you set things right and celebrate your victory. Huzzah! Now, the very beginning of the trailer, the first birthday dream is Nahida thinking or envisioning the future. One day, even she may be no more, but life will continue, and so will an Archon of Sumeru. Thanks to you who had saved her. Seasons pass, flowers grow, bloom, flourish, die, and another takes its place, and life goes on. Okay, so why in reverse? Well, for one, it's a creative setup for a nice dropkick to the feels, but also it fits Nahida's mentality. She is suppressing the darkness. Other things I'd like to briefly mention, the music is amazing. Starting off soft, happy, yet reflective. Kind of like something that would play at the end of an adventure. Like a sigh of relief. Kind of a we did it vibe. Imagine that. The next part, once again, it's joyful, but this time it builds and sounds pretty lively. Sounds a bit more like a celebration. And then, depression hits. It's dark, corrupted, scary. There's a sense of underhandedness and scheming. You can even hear the sounds of a straining, glitchy effect, which are similar as the sound bits used in her character demo when her reality interrupted her dreaming. And finally, a dark tone remains, with a touch of uncertainty. It's steady, but mysterious. It's just how things are. I'd also like to say props to Nahida's voice actress as well. She absolutely killed it. I believe she is the main reason why I started getting choked up. Combined with the music and the visuals from being a happy picture book to some sketchy hellscape was just absolutely amazing. I mean, despite not knowing a lot about Genshin as a whole, I know this is art, period. So yeah, that's what I got. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other. Thank you so much for watching. Shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later. Hey you. Yeah, you. Thanks for being here. Now there's a lot to go over, but don't you worry, I have my trusty chicken scratch on this napkin right here of all the things that I'm going to be talking about. But I'll do my best to make this quick. For level 1, we have the Apprentice tier. For 99 cents a month, you get the loyalty badges, you get the emojis, you get the priority reply in the comment section, and you also get early access to my videos. At least 24 hours early. At least. Next we have level 2, the Scholar tier. This Scholar tier is $2.99. In this tier, you get everything that the first tier has, exclusive videos such as bloopers and outtakes, full-length movie reactions in a watch-along format, or even videos like this one that you just watched. Finally, we have our level 3 tier. Of course, you get everything before it, but you also get an exclusive monthly stream. And by having this stream, there's potential for quite a few things. We can have a Q&A, we can do a private live reaction or theory breakdown. You could potentially help me decide on what my next video would even be. Honestly, I'm not even opposed to just hanging out and playing some party games and stuff. Of course, there will also be only member community posts as well, where I'll actually have polls every once in a while where you guys can decide on something. Some things might be ideas for videos, others might just be some silly stuff. That won't stop me from making normal community posts every once in a while, but I just figured it's nice to have that little extra interaction. To be fully transparent, I've been thinking about this for quite some time. I've been eligible to start a channel members thing for a bit. However, I didn't want to rush into it, but I just want to build a community and give back to you guys as a way of saying thanks. In no way am I trying to tell you to sign up for this, because I know not everyone is financially stable and I want you all to look out for yourselves first. At the same time, I am also trying to look out for myself. This is the fairest way I could think about doing it while still making something and showing my thanks in an appropriate way. So if you just sat through all that, thank you so much for listening to me. I appreciate it. Shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.